Hello everyone, and welcome to a preview of ArcheAge online. The beta is ending Monday, so I decided I would record now. I actually haven't had the time to actually try it out at its fullest. I've only reached level 5 and the level cap is like level 50, but I decided to just film it either way. So let's hope we'll actually get into the server this time, because for some reason I always get kicked out the first time. Well, third time is a charm as well. So that was actually my character, but knowing you guys want to know what the character customization is like, I'm gonna create a new one and maybe try a different class, because I've always gone for the archer, whilst there's like tons of classes you can pick up. So you have the Nuan, with Firran or Death, called the king of the continent. Nuans possess a deeply spiritual culture that revolves around worshipping Nu, the goddess of the hereafter. They revere traditions, beauty, and harmony of their fallen kingdom and fight fearlessly to bring their traits to their new land. So that's what the female looks like. You can customize them, of course. It'd be sad if you couldn't. You have the elves, of course. Every game needs elves. Elf. The blood of life is honor, and the blood of death is the same. Elves seclude themselves deep in the forest, avoiding other races as much as possible. Though invited for the beauty, their behavior is considered incomprehensible. Hoping for a honorable death, they often deliberately seek out danger. They feel the ultimate honor is vengeance for their past defeats. Also, forgot to look at the buff of the other one. They seem to be like water related. It's like swimming speed plus 5%, and that's like hold your breath extra 20 seconds. I don't know what holding your breath could help with, but I haven't been far in the game, so maybe it's really useful in the game. So receive extra from visiting her round. Doubling the time their stats are increased after being resurrected. And that's reducing construction time for houses and castles. Yeah, just like RuneScape. I'm sure you're all familiar with RuneScape. You can actually do other stuff like wood cutting and creating your own house and everything. I haven't had the time to check it out either. It's kind of sad. So that's the female elf, and that's the male elf. I honestly have to say I like the male one more. She looks kind of fat in male. Oh, jiggly. Yeah. All species need a cat race. Like, you know, half woman, half cat. Cloud to earth, blood to water, fang to wind, fur to fire. By the way, I don't think it's a cat, it's more like tiger. The restless, nomadic Firran roam the wilds, fueled by dreams of protecting nature and reclaiming their former glory. They believe every life, no matter how small, is not only valuable, but plays a critical role in the nature world, and that every Firran must strive to find their purpose and to play their part. So they have a decreased fall damage of 20%, and they can climb trees and ladders 30% faster. That's the female version. That's the male version. Wow. That's a whole difference. She looks so cute and tiny. Well, cute. More like petite. And he looks like buffed. That's the Harani, what I picked. They're like forever Asian, and this guy doesn't seem to have a body. Okay. We may bend, but we do not break. Huron are survivors of the trust sense. Oh, there is his body. Sense of the world. Others may do anything to succeed and not meet their gods in the process, but Harani will do anything to live. Practically cunning and family man, it is no surprise the strength of their new kingdom reveals the strength of the kingdom they lost. Selling the juggins of gathering herbs minus 10%, and cooldown on recall ability. And as a female version, I tried the female version. Your hair can't get that much lighter, and you're forever Asian for some reason. So I'm gonna try this one. It's kind of cool. Like, this is human, this elf. So this is also human, but I will try that one. So like you have pre-mates of your face. It's kind of creepy actually, their faces. Oh, they have dreadlocks, forever dreadlocks. Oh no, no, they don't. Okay, well, it's a lot like The Sims. You can do so much with your eyes and everything. It's just, I'm gonna go for pre-made because I don't want to spend too much time in it. I'm gonna keep that pre-made. It's not that bad. So the eyes are fine the way they are. Hair. Okay, let's see. It actually looks great. Is that blonde? Okay, that's supposedly supposed to be blonde. Oh, cool. So this race is like forever gray. I don't know what's up, but like you can't change the colors that well. This bothers me. Hair underneath. It bothers me. It really does. I can't help it. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Why am I spending so much time on this? Let's just keep it at this. The eyes. Yeah, you can select the brows, of course, because that's really important. And for some reason I have blue brows, but I don't want that. I'm gonna take black. It doesn't fit for her hair anyways. I don't get why you can select your... Okay. Your brows can be like any color you want. Wow, it's not really changing, is it? Okay, now it is. Those are beautiful. I have to say I like the eyes more of this style. Yeah, you can select makeup if you want to. Now what is this? There's a full customization. It's like really like The Sims. I'm not sure if you ever tried The Sims, but it's that horrible. You could just sit here for hours. I don't know. Not planning on doing that. Skin. Age lines. Yeah, she's not that old. So I like those more natural. The paint. Oh right, you can select war scars. What is this? Oh, that's kind of cute. And she's okay. She's a kitten. She needs that. So there is a lot of options, but I don't feel like going through them all. And to show you exactly how it's like The Sims, like you have details. You can actually select everything you want. And here the nose, and the mouth, and the head, everything you want. And I'm thinking of making it black, actually. So I'm not really planning on changing all that because I'm way too lazy. I'm gonna keep it with that. And no, I'm not gonna select skill sets. Okay, so this is a tricky part. You have the battle rate, just like probably the normal melee type. Wow, it didn't work, did it? Okay, thank you. Melee attack, frenzy rank. If you want to read it, you can just pause it because I don't really plan on reading it because I'm not even gonna pick this one. Sorcery, you know what that is. You know, the mages. Not gonna pick that one either, but if you want to read it, here it is. And this. So archery, I'm not gonna pick this one either. I usually pick it along with fatalism. So I'm gonna pick one of those two, shadow play or occultism. So that's the arch, like, you know, that's the cleric type. a typical one. But I don't want to go for that. I want to go for one of those two. Something that not every MMORPG has. What's that? Absorb life's move speed. That's pretty cool. Toxic shot. Oh, you also have a launches in quick successfully. I might take this one because it seems to fit my race more. Since this game has been out for a while, Azu is probably not available, so I'm gonna try Azu. And there we go. We have our new character, and she's right here, and that's the other one. So let's go in game, shall we? We've spent enough time editing everything, the hair, the looks, the eyes, everything. So I have to say that
Firran, the children of the Gale. Firran kits learn to run before they can walk, a must for a race as restless as the wind. Usually settlers record their lives or build towers in the ground, but not the Firran. They see no need for hearth or home, and require little more than dew to moisten their throats and meat to fill their bellies. Centuries ago, when war tore Auroria, the hero Taiyang led the Firran onslaught. It's said that when he fell, slain by his best friend, the plains burst into flame in protest. When the Firran fled Auroria, they left their grief behind. The wind of their new range brushed their tears away. Other settlers were puzzled by the cat people's feral ways, especially the wealthy Harani. Their suspicions jinxed peace from the start. No Harani was ever praised for his genial nature, and the clash with the Firran came swiftly. Though the children of the Gale claimed more victories, their opponent was an entire empire, warring with advanced technology and trained fighters. To stand against such a well-oiled machine, the Firran had to build their own empire. They called it Temi, and for the Harani, victory became even rarer. Fighting their swift, fierce opponents was like fighting a storm. The Harani backed off. Meanwhile, the Firran grew accustomed to their homestead and began assimilating Harani ways. The Harani bided their time, waiting for the Firran to forget how to fight like the wind. This time, when the Harani struck, their domination was absolute. The Temi Empire shattered like ice, sending shards of Firran back to the wilds. But the wind does not stay quiet forever. Nomads again, the Firran found strength in the plains. They left their grief in the Temi ruins and let the wind brush away their tears. Their power and might rose like a thunderhead. Hundreds of years passed. Seers announced the birth of a new Great Mara. He was to lead the Firran back to the plains of their ancestors, on Auroria, just as Taiyang had prophesied. The key will be to keep the history of Temi from repeating itself. To reclaim the plains, not by building an empire, but by embracing the wild nature of the wind, by embracing the spirit of Taiyang that still lives in you all.
Okay, so I suppose that was a background story. I actually didn't bother to watch it on the other character because I wasn't really sure what it even was, and I didn't feel like redoing the whole tutorial. So, and I thought it was informative, and it seems like the server... Okay, no. I thought the server crashed.